course, we're going to here for Slap News here with Danie Van Heerden. We're going to do a future watch. We're going to get to know this South African, going to see what his motivations and his passions are outside of power slap and the damage that he's going to do. Mr. Super Heavyweight, how you doing, my man?
I'm great. Thanks yourself.
I'm doing really good. I'll tell you, the way they've been positioning you so far as one of the strongest pound for pound slappers in the house. Did you know that when you were there? Did you feel it? Or is that just something that's coming out now?
It's something that come out now. I remember when I was there, I probably checked the score wrong. Maybe I checked the score on the right-hand side, and after a while, I only discovered they used the score on the middle. Other than the rest, I actually thought they were stronger than me.
Okay. I mean, you even said on the show, that in South Africa, you feel big, and you came over to America and Las Vegas and you felt small. Is that true?
That is definitely true, yeah. Well, I weigh 340 pounds. Here's one guy that's actually heavier than me. Hopefully you'll see him soon. I'll try and get him in. Other than that, most of the other guys are lighter because it's still sort of illegal here in South Africa.
Okay.
And most of the guys only fight up to heavyweight. There's some of them that are heavier, but they are even super shorter. So, I'm a beast. Coming on there, I must say, when I first met some of the guys, I actually matched myself up with the light heavyweights because that's what that's my line of matchmaking. And then I realized, okay, this is light heavyweights. Then I met Miles. He was like a whole head taller than me. I'm like, okay. And then he's like, no, he's heavyweight. I'm like, what? Yeah. So, and then I met the super heavies. And I must say it was an experience. And now hearing that I'm one of the strongest guys, crazy wine, you hear that, eh?
Absolutely. Let's talk about your background. I mean, you seem to have a very diverse background. You come from a very large family. You got licensed in K1 and some other organizations, strong man. Like, can you kind of give me like a 60, 90-second breakdown of, your past, competition history and what brought you here today?
Well, past competition history, my father would have fought Pierre Kutzer in 1981 for the boxing heavyweight title. Unfortunately, that did not happen, but he sort of guided us all into sports. I did freestyle wrestling, starting from there, then boxing amateur, then karate. And then 2009, I turned professional in the mixed martial arts, the MMA. All the way to 2016, I became the EFC heavyweight world champion, still undisputed. 2016, I moved over to All Stars Fight League, got my pro license there. I think 2017, I've got my pro boxing license. I might have to adjust some of the dates, but I think 2018, I got my K1 license. 2018 as well, I got my Muay Thai license. Got the bare knuckle boxing one, but then COVID happened, so I never managed to have a fight. Yeah, so now the power slap. I mean, in the sports, I've basically tried them all. I haven't tried arm wrestling yet.
Gotcha. It sounds like you've been a fighter your entire life. Like, is that what you were meant to do?
Well, coming out of school, I originally wanted to be a Formula One driver. And yeah, we ended up in fighting.
That's awesome. That's great. Let's talk about, coming from South Africa. Let's talk about the slap fighting scene there. Did you say that it's still illegal for slap fighting in South Africa, or is it the super heavies you were talking about?
No, slap fighting in South Africa. There's no constitution as of yet.
Okay.
So I own the Dominant Slap League promotion here in South Africa.
Okay.
A partnership with Ultimate Slap Fight with another guy. That sort of got on a froze down. We continued to Dominant Slap League. One of my videos actually went viral with Chris de Block. Hopefully I can introduce him as well. He gave me 3 slaps and my cheek looked like Kamsa's cheek. But then again, that's South Africa, guys.
Yeah.
Like Triggers du Plessis would say, Hulle weet nie wat ons weet nie.
Awesome, my man. Awesome. What is the scene like for slap fighting in South Africa? Is there, is it still underground? Is there a cult following? Is there rabid fans? Like what is it like there?
Well, personal opinion, I would say the viewing is insane. The views going about it, but people smack talking and talk bad about it and say, you know what, this is no sport and you can't get your kids to watch this, etc., etc. But I think their own opinion. Same when martial arts sort of started out, they all
Mhm.
had their opinion, and then after a while they're like, how can I get in? So yeah, the viewing is insane. It's sort of still underground. So you take a chance on hosting an event, but if you
Mhm.
do online streaming, as I say, the viewing is insane, but the actual attendance not so great.
Gotcha, gotcha. Let's talk about your personal life because you are a legend in my books. Because here in North America, if you date a girl for usually 1 year, they want you to marry them. You're able to have 5 kids and you have a fiance and you haven't been able to, you haven't got married yet. How did you pull this off?
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. So yeah, 3 daughters, 2 boys. Hopefully, if everything goes well, we'll get married in Vegas. But yeah,
Okay.
if she watch this, she will know. But yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah, yeah,
Great fiance. I'll make her my wife.
yeah.
Hopefully, she still wants a fat guy that could give a slap. Yeah, I'm looking forward.
Awesome. What do your kids think of this? Have they been able to see you either live or on video?
Well, the boys they are used to this because when they got born, I was still active in the mixed martial arts side,
Hmm.
so they got raised in the gym. The
Gotcha.
daughters are super quiet. They're not into this. They're more into the fame of life, if I can say it that way. But
Hmm.
the boys, they are pure fighters. If they either boxing or kickboxing
Hmm.
or martial arts or jits, even the slap fighting, you get some of the TikTokers to come here because they are the only guys with a bit of balls to stand for a slap randomly, and then my lighties actually stands and club them.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
Awesome. Like, are you focusing on combat sports full time or do you have a day job?
Well, we own a hashtag appliance repair. So we do appliances, generators, DSTV, aircons, and we also do a bit of construction, which
Okay.
basically just started off now. And then we also own a promotion company, which is Dominant Promotion.
Hmm.
So we host like amateur, other white collar boxing, slap fighting, strongman under one roof. So my aim is I'm trying to get people together like in the old days when I was a lighty the you go to a sports event and you can actually attend all the shows at once, not just a
Hmm.
boxing show or a slap fight show. You go there, you meet people, the whole link of everybody getting together, sort
Hmm.
of put the politics aside. You know what? We can all live happily under one roof with all
Yeah.
the different sports.
Yeah, I mean that's great. I mean, it's definitely something that can be done all over the world to cross, because there are, some stigmas and reputation where, whether a power lifter doesn't like a bodybuilder doesn't like, an MMA fighter, but everybody has the same core, discipline and respect and trying to advance their life, so being able to tie those together, I think it's incredible. And I applaud you. I do some promotion as well on the bodybuilding side up here in Canada, so I know what it's like to be
Awesome.
a show promoter.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think the
Yeah.
most hiccups you got with sports is the moment guys starting compare sports with each other.
Hmm.
Because
Hmm.
if you are in slap fighting, you believe that's the best sport. If you are in martial arts, you believe that's the best sport. So the moment you start combining sports and say, you know what, a martial artist fighting boxing rules,
Yeah.
obviously a boxer would win. But a boxer fighting martial arts rules, obviously a martial artist would win.
Hmm.
So I don't think a lot of people understand that criteria of, you know what, bending the rules for a martial artist to fight under new promotions or even a rugby or soccer player under
Hmm.
different rules. Obviously, it would change a bit. But yeah, the moment people understand, you know, it is all the same effort, it's all the same hard work. For me, I would say bodybuilding is the toughest because after weighing, you're not allowed to eat.
Yeah.
And I've been in all the weight divisions. I've fought middleweight, I've fought light heavyweight, I've fought heavyweight, I've fought super heavyweight. So yeah,
Mhm.
weighing in and not be able to eat, for me, that's the toughest.
Absolutely. You know, are there more slap fighters like you in South Africa that you think have a future, in America in power slap?
I do believe so, yes. I do
Okay.
believe we got some of the women as well. It's not so much, but I do believe we got one or two women that um, got, what's her name, Shanna on their radar.
Yeah, yeah,
But obviously, they need to build themselves up at first.
totally.
And I do believe Slapfire's got a potential. I just don't think everybody's got the balls for it.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, a slap fight is a humbling sport. I mean, I've competed in all of them, and to
Mhm.
stand and wait for a slap, that's the whole pure mental thing. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, but I do think South Africa got a potential. Hopefully to see it soon. Yeah.
Absolutely. So how did you get involved in power slap? Did they reach out to you? Did you reach out to them?
Well, there was some of the guys that does the scouting on Power Slap, so I started scouting them, and this happened,
Mhm.
I think, last year August.
Mhm.
So we were in communication since last year August, and then we still had, I still owned the Ultimate Slap Fight. So I
Mhm.
even saw some of the guys through, but then that sort of froze down and it got on hold. We moved over to Dominant,
Mhm.
and then I continued speaking to the guys, and then yeah, luckily me and Christine managed to get to you guys.
Yeah, yeah. Coming over to, landing in the United States, going to Las Vegas. I mean, Vegas is a very special place. For it being kind of your first, foray into America, how did that feel? Like, was there a culture shock or adjustment for you?
Well, I must say, my brother actually stays in Los Angeles, California, and he just got his green card. He's a world champion boxer as well, Chris the Heat van Heerden. So he's there. He told us a bit about it. But for me, landing there, I remember at the airport, I got lost. I went out the wrong terminal. It took me half an hour to get back to where I was supposed to fetch my bags. But I must say, Las Vegas, personal experience from my side, every single person I spoke to there are that you guys are helpful. You help. You just want the best of us. I must say, I got treated like royalty. Everybody helped out. I got treated. I actually felt like a true celebrity, must say.
Awesome, man. Glad to hear that. I know you said something on the show, coming to America is a big chance and opportunity. If this takes off for you, could you see yourself relocating to, America?
Any day I would move today. I
Okay.
personally don't think there's future in South Africa for our kids. And I think the only fear I got, besides God, is that you won't be able to provide for the kids.
Hmm.
And here in South Africa, we got a lot of problems. We got load shedding, we got striking, we got we got stuff that you guys might only see on TV or won't even understand. But personally, I do not think there's a future for the kids here. So if this can make us relocate to there, I would move today.
Gotcha. I mean, yeah. I mean, when we see South Africa on TV, we see obviously, the big cities. It looks modern. It looks like any, big city around. But obviously, you living there, could paint a different picture. But yeah, I mean, America is a very special place. I'm up in Canada, so I'm actually a country above the United States. But
Nice.
I mean, we definitely have some very good liberties here, in terms of protection and stuff like that and freedom. So yeah, I mean, we'll be rooting for you here. I appreciate you joining me, and we look forward to watching your evolution on the road to the title too, and then getting into power slap and making some damage in that super heavyweight division. I'm going to give you the last word though. I want you to give thanks to everybody in your life that helped you get here, and shout out your social handles.
Well, social handles, we'll start at Instagram is Danie Pitbull. And go over to Facebook. My personal page is Danie van Heerden. I've got a fan page which is currently under Tickbox League. And then the Facebook fan page, Dominant Promotion. Then I've also got a Twitter handle. It's also Danie Pitbull. Um, Thanks for each and every sponsor that I've been uh, having a relationship with basically since the start of my combat career. I want to thank my beautiful fiance, my kids, the guys that are in the promotion, whether they're in the boxing promotion, strongman promotion, the friends I build up here and the guys that keep on motivating me to tell me, you know what, this is a dream, get up, get out, and just go and do it. Thanks to all of you guys. If I missed some of you, thanks to you guys as well.
Awesome, Dan. I appreciate you. Everybody watching here on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell. If you want us to ask any questions to Danie on a future follow-up episode, let us know in the comment section below.